Kumasi for more maritime and port news. My name is Nanisi Boateng. In our stories this morning, an international aviation expert, Cian Mendes, has said domestic airfares are projected to remain elevated in the medium term, given the high cost of aviation fuel airlines have had to contend with. For several weeks now, an Accra Kumasi one-way ticket has crossed 600 Ghana cedis mark, with at least 1,200 required to make an Accra Kumasi Accra round trip. On the Accra Tamale Accra and Accra Takoradi Accra route, passengers now require close to 1,400 Ghana cedis to make a round trip from Accra to the two cities. Cian Mendes, an international aviation consultant, says the removal of a big chunk of Russian production capacity from the market tends that this could lead to higher airfares in the medium term. He tells Aviation Ghana on YouTube, on Omanfm, and on Facebook on 2TVGH. Tune in to Omanfm in Kumasi for more maritime and city from the market tends that this could lead to higher airfares in the medium term. He tells Aviation Ghana that the reality is that fuel accounts for 30 to 40% of an airline's operating cost, which means that the 30 to 40% increase on fuel prices will mean a 10 to 15% increase on the cost of airfares. The Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, Mr. Amishadai Owusu-Amoah, has called on stakeholders in revenue mobilization to simplify the tax filing processes and procedures for taxpayers. He noted that if they simplify, trade revenues will be enhanced, and this will ensure more import and export of commodities, and also paying of taxes will be done voluntarily. He therefore urged institutions under the GRA to critically examine the activities to ensure a more friendly system that helped in the collection of taxes. Speaking at the 2022 GRA Customs Division Management Retreat in Kumasi, Mr. Owusu-Amoah indicated that some of those complicated procedures created gaps which rendered tax filing and revenue mobilization counterproductive. He said even though the GRA has created detailed platform for payment of taxes, there are still people that had challenges as far as filing taxes was concerned. Therefore, it is important to find ways of simplifying it. He said the importance of tax filing simplification could not be overemphasized in all aspects of taxes, cutting across preventive, trade facilitation and revenue mobilization. The GRA Commissioner General charged the Customs Division and the Domestic Tax Revenue Division, DRTD, to look for opportunities in finding individuals to bring in high-value transactions, equipment or cars that generated the necessary revenue. South Korea's national flagship carrier HMM reported a net profit of $2.24 billion in the second quarter for a $4.62 billion half-year result, but is decidedly pessimistic on the outlook. Similarly, last week, Maersk said it expected a progressive decline from the fourth quarter, and one has so far declined to forecast earnings for its full year, ending on 31st March due to market uncertainties. Nevertheless, with a very profitable third quarter now guaranteed for the sector, John McCann, founder of New York-based analyst Blue Alpha Capital, has raised his 2022 ocean carrier cumulative earnings forecast by $36 billion to a massive $256 billion. However, it looks more and more likely that the liner boom has reached its peak and earnings next year will come under considerable pressure. The carrier's revenue surged 73% in quarter two compared with quarter two in 2021 to $3.84 billion and edged up to 2.3% on quarter one turnover as its spot market business began to cool. HMM does not reveal its liftings, and its average rate per TEU cannot be calculated. but the alliance partner one reported a 5% decline in its volume for the same period. So based on the financial information disclosed, HMM's average rate would appear to have increased during the period. AP Moller Maersk agreed to buy a Danish project logistic company as a transport giant spent some of its windfall from surging container rates to expand its land-based operations. Maersk will pay $61 million in enterprise value for Maritime Venture Group, and Copenhagen-based company said in a statement. Maersk said it's paying a multiple of 7.1 times estimated 2021 earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization for the firm. Maersk, which controls about 1/6 of the world's container trade, earlier this week raised a 2022 profit forecast to a record of $31 billion as bottlenecks in key trade lanes continue to boost rates. The company is pursuing a strategy to build out its land-based logistics where profit margins holistically have been higher than at sea through takeovers and organic growth. On this note, we wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kweku Abuaji. Have a great day.
Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby.
7-med range of products. For
Yensu akwan so dwumadi hia mo man bia ankanko Ghana eko wiase na di wiase so ba Ghana Shippers Authority ani so ade hunu ne se ye bebuo nsuo so adwadifo wo haw bia wonam mu efiri no ma ayra dia seye sika ayaji wa emfa kwan